My name is Iega Jeff, and I'm here to set a piece I choreographed for a company in Chicago called River North Dance Company, and the piece is called Sky. And so I'm setting it on the students here at Point Park, and I'm loving it. Well, you know, Ron, who everyone knows and loves here because he's obviously a brick in the mortar of Point Park. He's a founding force of the dance department. Saw my work on River North Dance Company, and he thought it would be a really good work for the dancers here to dance. So he told me that he was working to get me here for a few years, and it happened this year. You know, so I thank him for it. I know Sherry, who used to be a student here, one of Ron's students, in fact, and was the founding director of River North Dance Company, and she showed him the video of the company doing many different works, and this was the work that he chose from their repertoire. Yeah. My inspiration for creating the piece was moving from my basement apartment to an apartment with more windows. You know, I had what you call a garden apartment, which had windows, and it was lovely. It was really great. It was very warm and very cozy, and I kind of needed to be in that space at the time that I took it because it felt like it was a healing space, you know, and a very reflective space. And then it began to, it didn't serve me after a certain point. You know, I think I was there for maybe 3 years, and then I felt like I was getting closed in, and I needed to move to an apartment that had a lighter spirit as it related to me looking out of windows and just kind of being above ground. And I think Sky was really about me speaking to the universe to change the condition that I felt in my life at that time. And that's really what it was. It was a way for me to quest an advancement inside of my life and how I was living. And so, and I'm happy to say on this side of my life, I'm in a space of sky. I'm in a space of freedom. It took a little longer than I thought it would have taken, but it was nonetheless, it happens when it's supposed to. When people watch the work, I want them to understand life is organic, and you have peaks and valleys. It's like weather. You know, if you look at the sky one day, it can be beautiful and inspiring and free, and other days it can be very dark and menacing and frightening. You know, but ultimately it's all a part of creation. It's all a part of an organic part of nature, and it's a part of what we experience in our lives. And so nature is a metaphor for life. And I would want them to see that when they see sky. I would want them to be reminded of their humanity. Sometimes we define ourselves by what we do, and I think that could be a trap, because what we do in the best of ourselves, in my heart, really is about being of service to other people. You know, it's going to work sometimes and it's not going to work other times, you know? But ultimately, I think if we are in service to something greater than ourselves, then we're going to find purpose inside of whatever it is that we're deciding to do. And so sky is kind of a metaphor for us to, hopefully, to remind people about that very simplistic and organic place inside of life. They are so respectful. They are so eager to dance. They are so alive inside of what it is that they want to express, you know. I really have had just a wonderful time. And I can say that because I teach at many colleges and universities around the country. And sometimes the process becomes very academic, or the kids can become restrictive inside of the very reason why they started to dance. It becomes a study as opposed to a being, you know. And what I've enjoyed about my time in Point Park is that they've been open to exploring and very, very eager to give, you know. And there's nothing better than that. You can make magic with that. My job is to awaken the genius that's already within them, and to respect the fact that that genius is going to mature, and if we're doing our job right, they're going to be able to take it even further than what we were able to do. So when I look at them, I look at these great human beings with huge possibility, and I learn from them, and I'm humbled by them, and I'm committed to holding them to the same standards that I was held to, with love, with compassion, so that they leave the process with me knowing that it was about enhancing them and not about them pleasing me. I'd love to come back here and do more work. So that's my best monitor right there. When I know that I would love to come back and do more work, that's when I know I had a good time.